And good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paul Church from Clarity Craft here in the UK,
And my name is Louise Golden.
and welcome to another episode of Clarity to Social TV. Tushal TV?
Tushal
It's,
TV.
it's going to be a good one this afternoon. Now, many of you that tune in during the live sessions know that on Tuesday, it's sort of, we look at Groovi.
We do.
It starts off at 10 o'clock with Groovi Tuesday with the lovely Louise. And then normally at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we shine a light on, it could be new Groovi or it could be revisiting.
Yeah.
So this afternoon, we are looking at Twas the Night.
Yes, this set is really, really lovely because I think you can use them as they come, and you can use them with the images, just the images without the verses and everything. So it's really versatile.
It is. Lovely Jazz is in the room with you this afternoon. So if you have any questions, she's there to help. Sound is all good. Thank you very much. Lovely Jazz. So she's away from the phones and she's just monitoring the room. So if you've got any questions, ask away and she'll pass them on if she doesn't know the answer. So let's bring some details. Obviously, we've got plenty of friends in the room already. So I'm going to go over to my different screen that gives me all the information. Now, for those of you that tuned in yesterday at 2 o'clock, you would have seen the launch of the brand new Twas the Night printed on designer parchment.
Yeah.
And if I was to say that you loved it, is a bit of an understatement. It really was. Poor Lisa.
And then she's down there going.
Poor Lisa, who prints them off. She printed what she thought would be plenty.
Yeah.
And then when she came in this morning to the email that I sent her when she came in and said, "We sold all of this."
And she's like, "Oh, okay."
That was one, yeah, one thing. So thank you very much for your purchases yesterday. But if you did miss that, then let me bring some details up on the screen for you to see what you missed out on. So I'll do some full screen graphics. And what we'll do is we'll look at the brand new collection from yesterday. So it's Twas the Night printed on designer parchment together with a 5x5 blank journal book. And this also proved very, very popular yesterday. So you can see there, you've got the item number 31881. And the price for both of these is £9.98. And then underneath, you'll see that you've got the various different club prices. So if you belong to any of our Clarity Craft clubs, you'll also receive an additional discount. We do 3 different clubs. So we've got like Stamp, Stencil, and Groovi. And if you belong to just one of those, then you'll automatically get 10% off your order. And that means you'll save £1. If you belong to 2 clubs, which is a combination of any of those 2, you'll save 12.5%, which means you'll be paying £8.73. But if you belong to all 3, the Stamp, the Stencil, and the Groovi, then you'll get 15% off that order. And that would bring the price down to £8.48. Now, there's several ways in which you can order. Across the bottom, you've got the website, claritycrafts.com, so which is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. Alternatively, Monday to Friday between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m., then you can give the office a call on 01732 868 215, where Sue or Jazz or Pete were there to answer any questions, take your orders, etc., etc. So that's what was launched yesterday. So I'm going to go back to the full screen. If you just wanted to go for the printed Twas the Night on the designer parchment, you'll see there you're going to get, there's 15 illustrations from our lovely Barb, and you're going to get 2 of each of them. So you get 2 complete sets in there, and it's on 4x4 designer parchment. So if you want to top up on that, the item number is 31879, £4.99. That is a crazy price.
It is a very, very good price.
It really, really is. If you want to purchase some of those little 5x5 blank journal books, which the quality on this is amazing, and the price is even more amazing.
Yeah, these are such a good idea because you can use them for Twas the Night and you can create that lovely book, but you can do that with any of your Groovi or your stamping.
Yeah.
What would be a really good idea as well is if you had a couple of these journal books and you could stamp all your stamps that you have, you can stamp in the journal book so you know exactly what stamps that you have.
Oh, it's like a little indexing book.
Yeah.
Ah, that's a good idea. So if you want to add some of those to your basket, item number 31880. But this afternoon, the main focus of the show will be the Groovi collection. So this is all 15 of the A6 square Groovi plates together with that lovely universal framer and an amazing alphabet. Should be £115.34. You've got a £30 saving, bringing it down to £85.34. And if you're a Diamond Club member, it brings it down even further to £72.54, meaning you're saving £42.80.
Brilliant.
Everything is available on the show page individually, but maybe you want to go for some of the collections, just like we did with the stamps yesterday. If you want 1 to 5, the item number for that is 41116, £6.99 savings, so that's 5 for the price of 4, plus your relevant club discount. Then if you want to go for 6 to 10, item number 41117. And then if you want to go for 11 to 15, then the item number for that is 41118. And again, they've all got 5 for the price of 4 as well. So they're I'm going to bring these, I'll bring the full details up on the screen for you there. So it's all about having options. And what I love with the Groovi version is that for those of you that groove with our Groovi system, you know you can pick and choose the elements.
You can, yeah.
So it's beautiful to be able to, maybe you just want those lovely little images that Barbara's illustrated, like the or Santa Claus. It's just, you can do so many different things with it, can't you?
You can, and a lot of the images lend well to decoupage as well.
Yes.
Which is really, really nice. You can layer up several layers and it looks really, really pretty.
Yeah. So I thought what we'd do, we'd have a look at the plates individually, and we'll go from like 1 to 5, etc., and have a look at some of the artwork from the amazing design team. So I'm going to pass these over to Louise.
I'll move this out of the way.
We may need to just move that black mat out the side
gosh.
because you know what our camera's like on the overhead. So I'm going to pop those there. I'm going to go to there, and then let's come in close on this. So this is your set 1 to 5.
Yeah. So you got the sheet, and this really lends well to decoupage as well. And I love the little the cloth over in the little duvet blanket.
The little beaded blanket.
It reminds me very much of like a Georgian shoe.
Yes.
Yeah, like 1700s or something.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
So that's number 1.
That's number 1. Number 2 is the stockings. I love this.
I love this one as well.
It's like, I'm sleeping, leave me alone.
Yeah. So that's the second one. Then we have the third one. So I mean, I think as Barb said yesterday, some of these are not just necessarily for Christmas.
No. This would be a lovely one for like baby born.
A newborn. Yeah, because you could just trace the cradle out. And when we were looking at the parchment, the printed parchment ones yesterday, you could rub out the verse, couldn't you?
You can do. And the nice thing about this is that it could be pink or blue, depending on obviously baby boy or girl. I love this book.
I was just about to say that.
We love them all, but
we do.
I do love the fact that you've got a little. I love, especially the outline stamps or the outline Groovi plates where you can put a scene inside an image. I absolutely love that idea, and I love.
So you could just trace the bauble out, exclude the little country scene, and put something else in there.
Or you could have the country scene and take away the bauble.
Yeah.
So either way, it looks really, really nice. And you could put grid work in this bauble as well.
You could indeed.
That would look really, really pretty. And then, so the last one, number 5, is this one. And I love this because it's like a little boy and a cat and a mouse looking out on Santa.
Waiting for Santa to arrive.
I see them.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? So let's have a look at some artwork. So this one is from Linda Page.
Oh, so pretty. Using the universal framer. That's really lovely. All the pico cutting around it.
I know, it's gorgeous, isn't it? This one is from, and this is from Dee Paramore. I'm going to zoom out a little on this one. Let's press that button so you can see.
I love how the scene is, she's really the focal point. You look into the scene,
And
don't
that
you?
bauble.
Into the bauble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gorgeous.
Another one here from Emma Burns.
Lovely. Lovely bit of white work in there as well. Doesn't it look magical with white work as a snow?
Yeah, this is rather gorgeous. Another one from Emma.
Wow.
With that shoe. I love the ruby redness of that.
Yeah, isn't that lovely?
There's so much beautiful artwork here. And this one here from Josie Davison, she's just used the bauble just with that amazing grid work in there.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I love that. And it's got a lovely bit of sparkle. I don't know if I come in a bit closer. A lovely bit of sparkle.
Oh, yeah.
Bauble. Really lovely.
Really nice. This one has no name. I reckon this is a barb.
I like that.
So you can see Barb's used the apologies if it isn't, but I do think it is. You've got the bauble, you've got the stockings either side, you've got that lovely universal framer. Happy Christmas could have been taken from one of the thing, or it could have been the alphabet.
Yeah.
In the collection.
And then using Josie's embossed grids.
Yeah. And then this is rather special.
Christmassy.
This is Josie Davidson.
Wow.
Lots of grid work in there.
That is really, doesn't it look lovely? Just blue and grid work.
Yeah.
Doesn't that? And a bit of glitter.
And then one more. This one's from Josie as well. And she's actually decoupaged it. If we zoom in on this one.
I love the colour.
Excuse me. Yeah, she's decoupaged that, hasn't she?
Yes.
So it's all been
so it's a decoupage shoe
on top.
And the grid work as well is in the shoe.
Gorgeous.
That looks stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous. So that is your 1 to 5. Then let's bring the details on for your 6 to 10. And Louise will go through. Whoops. Dropped it. Caught it. Luckily caught that. We'll swap those over. So we go to the, let's go to there, and we'll go to there.
Got Santa's feet disappearing up the chimney. Or is he coming down? Is he coming up or going down? The cat's waiting for him. So absolutely. The mice, I love that. The little mice are there. Really lovely.
And then you've got Prancer, Dasher, Dancer, Prancer and Vixen.
Comet, Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. And then we've got the lovely sleigh.
Santa sleigh.
I just wondered then. I thought sleigh, that's not right. So it is right. And I love this because these images here lend themselves. I'll show you something a little bit later where some of the elements of here are put into a border.
Yes.
That's really lovely. Making sure I don't get them mixed up.
I love this one there.
Yes.
Rudolph on the roof.
With the
waiting for Santa.
Behind.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Let's get to the next one. And then the Jolly Santa.
Jolly Santa.
And as Barb said yesterday, each of the different designs, there's a little mouse somewhere in most of them.
I love the mice. I think they're brilliant.
So let's have a look at some artwork on this one. So this one is from Josie Davidson. Let's come out on there.
The lovely thing about this is that you've got the coloured parchment and then Josie's decoupage the middle, and then the layer underneath is where all the writing and the main image is.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
This one is Emma Burns.
I love the colours in this.
It's got that lovely vintage feel to it, hasn't it?
It looks very vintage. I like that.
And then this one combining, so this one's by Chris Walker. So she's taken the sleigh and the reindeer as well, combining them. and then used all the
words from the
names of the reindeers in the background.
That's brilliant.
So that is your item number 4111. Let me come back to that screen. 41117, and that is Twas the Night 6 to 10. Then we'll move on to the final 3 in the collection. So the item number for this is 41118, and I'll hand these over to Louise as we do a little swap. Dozy do. Okay, let's have a look on the overhead on this one.
Lovely Santa and the little mouse there again.
Yeah.
It's like, what you got me? What you got me?
Yeah, where's my present?
What's in there for me? And we've got I love this stocking. I think it's really, really
it's
lovely.
a story within the design, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And I didn't notice, like, when I was tracing it out and I was kind of doing all of the images for the printed parchment book, I didn't realise in the corner this is like a little face and a hat. It's new things that you see. Because when you first look at line art, you just see lots of lines, but it's not until you trace it out and you think, well, what's that then? And then it appears. I love these types of chairs. I think they're really, really pretty.
It's like a fireplace chair, isn't it?
Yeah, lends it well to lots of lovely gold pen, I think. Where's the mouse? Oh, there's the mouse.
There's the mouse
There's
sitting
the
on the
mouse.
chair, having a rest.
And then we've got the lovely bauble. Not bauble.
Snow globe.
Snow globe, that's the one. I was thinking for a second, what was it called?
I know, it's been a long day, hasn't it?
There we go.
That one, so that's the 4th one in this collection.
Yeah, and then the last
the
one.
Final one.
But I heard him explain as he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all and all a good night.
Beautiful. So let's have a look at some artwork. So this one is Karen Jackson. Let's just zoom out there.
So pretty. With the little stockings.
The stockings, picot cut.
Picot cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this is nice. This is Josie Davison. We're combining 2 of them. See, this is where we say you can combine them. So you've got that lovely chair that you like together with the Santa.
Muddy footprints.
Yeah. Little mine.
Like, wait, you've got to clean that up, Santa.
Universal Framer, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that.
This one here from Sheila Gray.
Oh, that's nice. Suits for the colours as well with the designer paper.
Yeah. And
really
then another one from Sheila Gray. She loved this one.
Yeah.
It's nice to have the 2 panels on it, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's really, really nice.
And these are perfect for your mini makes. And then this one, Maggie Byford.
Oh, I love
Look at that. The stockings.
Wow.
On there. So it's a real beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So some exquisite artwork. And then there's a couple of masterpieces here. So this was done by, I remember who it is because it was for Amy. This is what Jane Telford's done.
Wow.
So what she's got the universal framer on the front.
Oh yeah.
She's taken that cottage from the bauble.
Oh yeah.
On the front to create that scene.
Alphabet.
And she's used the alphabet to create the Christmas story.
I love all of this.
It's a real keepsake, isn't it?
It is.
And then Jane's just done each of the pages
inside the universal frame.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's got
little accessory bits in there as well. So these are sort of like a new grandchild just being born, their first Christmas, something like that they would keep getting out year on year on year.
Reading it every year.
And it's a real memory, isn't it?
It really is. I mean, listening to the story every year is like a really lovely memory, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
A Christmas thing that you remember every year. It becomes a tradition.
So it's nice to have all of them in that one place. I think that was just done with the 1 to 10, I think, wasn't it? Or
yes, I think it's 1 to 10.
Yeah. So, and if you go to Barb's blog today, Barb's written about the Groovi. Yesterday, it was all about the printed parchment, the history behind the story.
Yes.
If you tuned in yesterday, when Barb was on, it was about an hour and a half. Which was amazing because you got the backstory to it.
Yes.
And lovely little grace, and it's that memory that just sticks constantly, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
And it just, it's sort of younger times, different times, etc., etc. Now, what I wanted to show you, what I'm going to get Louise to show, I'm going to swap this out over to here. So the printed parchment, which we launched yesterday in this amazing collection, the imagery on the parchment is the same size as the stamps.
Yes.
Okay, so you've got options. You can either, the quick way, you buy the printed parchment and it's all done for you, or you can buy the stamps and you can buy the designer parchment. And it is tricky because it's slightly slippy. You can slide around, etc., etc. So to have that printed version is great.
And also you can foil it.
You can foil it,
So
yes,
that is
which if you stamped with, you couldn't foil. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. And that artwork from yesterday was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And with the Groovi plate, the Groovi design is bigger than the stamp and the printed parchment. Okay, so what we've got here, if we go to the one that Barb did yesterday, so if you want to see how this was created yesterday, then you can go back to our catch up and craft. Okay, and Barb created this beautiful piece of artwork by taking the color out of the parchment, reintroducing it with the pencils, using the doodle dies to create that beautiful frame.
These just make it, don't they? They just really pings with the lovely border dies as well.
And then Louise has got, what she did was she took the same parchment and then traced out the Groovi plate just as a comparison, so you can see there the difference in the size.
Yeah, it's quite a bit bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, and what I love about it is that it's just a shoot. You won't be able to see through that. No. Excuse me.
But it is, it's about that long.
Yeah.
So
but it also fits perfectly in that little journal book. So for example, if we bring that journal book in like so, and then if you bring one of the traced out plates on the little black card, you can see that you can trim it back and add it into that book as well. So if you're going for the Groovi, you could, like that book that Jane did, then you could do this in these brand new little 5x5 blank journals.
Yeah, 1 to 15.
1 to 15. You can finish the complete set.
Yeah, these are brilliant, these journal books.
It really is. I mean, the quality on them are amazing. So the outside, the front and back cover is 400 GSM. Yeah, and then you've got 16 pages on the inside, which is 250 GSM. So it really is. Often you'd get a little journal book like this. I was talking to Barb about it this morning. Often you'd get a little journal book like this, and the quality of the pages is less,
quite thin,
or it'd be paper. It'd be more of sort of like a little notebook type thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I really do think this would lend well to just stamping all of your stamps in, so you know exactly what you've got. And you can take it along with you to an open day and think, right, what do I need? What have I got already?
Absolutely.
That's what I would do.
So that just shows the difference in the size between the two. Yeah. And what Barb did yesterday on the printed parchment, where she took the colour out, you can do the same with the Groovi and remove the colour on the designer parchment as well.
Yeah.
So it's just different ways of, see, for me, for speed, it'd be the printed parchment.
Yeah.
But if it was like, for maybe I've got a niece or a nephew that was being born and I want to do something special, then I'd probably take the time to do it with the Groovi.
Yes.
And it's that swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the Groovi is brilliant because then you have two different sizes as well, don't you? So you have the larger images on the Groovi plate and you've got the smaller images on the printed, so they can really lend well to mixing
combine it. And because they've been printed on parchment, as Barb showed Jessie, all your different parchment skills you can still use because it's parchment. So your white work, those lovely border grids around the outside, and that was all taken as inspiration from the book that Louise put together, because Louise was the only one that got this lovely little 5x5 journal book. So if we have a look at that, and Louise, I mean, it was a lot quicker, wasn't it, to have it already pre-printed for you?
It was, yeah. It was a lot quicker, and I really like the black as well on the printed parchment. I think it really stands out.
I mean, Barbara's been stamping on parchment for years, even before Groovi came around.
Yes, yeah, it's a really lovely medium to work with. Like the parchment is really great to stamp on. I decoupaged this, so it's kind of stuck on top of.
Gorgeous. And you've got all in. I love the corner punches. Barbara was showing those off yesterday.
So I thought, oh, just in case somebody wants to take it out, they can still take this out
and have a look to see what was done.
Yeah. So yeah, you've got I used white gel pen for the highlights.
Dots.
Yeah, for all the highlights on it. So like the little blanket and the.
And
crib.
It's also crying out. I've noticed. I was rather surprised, Louise. There's no perga glitter.
No, well, there is on the front.
On the front.
Yeah. But I thought maybe inside it's probably, I didn't know whether I should put it on the inside. There's a bit of gel pen.
Definitely
gel pen.
Gel pens. Yeah.
But I just wanted to see the colours and everything. I wanted to.
And I think the beauty of parchment generally as a medium, you've got that lovely, the translucency plus that glossy sheen to it as well.
Yes. Yeah, this is really lovely.
Gives it a completely different look.
Really is a brilliant idea to have it printed on parchment because it just makes life so much easier for Christmas cards.
Yeah, perfect for your mini makes.
Yeah, perfect for mini makes. And you think you could just, they can work on their own because of the lovely images. Great
for the children, the grandchildren. That'll keep them quiet for a bit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Take the colour out.
Well, that's a good idea. You could give them to the grandchildren to make, couldn't you? A little crafting day with them. Use the Pegmano gold gel pen there. All of the
nice.
The gold snow globe.
And they do look as if they have been printed on there, but it's the magic and the properties of the parchment, being able to remove the colour of the parchment and then just reintroduce it afterwards if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. You make me want to put glitter on it now. I'm thinking, oh, I could put glitter on it, you know.
Now, there's one other thing I wanted to share with you. On Sunday, we had an amazing launch of our angels, the angel kits. Absolutely, as Bob suggested, they are flying out the door. So bear with on that. But we also forgot to shine a light. We Bob spent half hour sort of getting the cameras ready, getting it all set, and then we completely forgot about it because of the buzz of the angels. But I wanted to shine a light on some designs from Linda Williams of her 3D angel. Now, this was launched at the Open Days last November, and it was a one-day workshop, and it proved so popular. So let's have a look at the display here.
Wow.
So I know, beautiful. So that pink one is one of Linda's masterpieces, and the blue next to the details on the side is also one of Linda's. And what's great is that you could use those battery operated tea lights underneath. So let me bring the details up on the screen for this. This is Linda's 3D Angel A4 Groovi plate. You've got £3 saving, bringing it down to £22.99. And it's just amazing. You've got them in different sizes. You've got different wings on there, and they also come with instructions. And if I'm just going to bring this one here in so that we can have a look on the overhead, so you can really see the beauty of this design. Okay.
It's gorgeous.
Now they come with instructions. I've got the plate here. Just bear with me for a moment. I just wanted to share it with you, because maybe you're thinking, I mean, it's just absolutely stunning. So let me grab that. And it's not just for the 3D models, because you can make cards with it as well.
Yeah.
So if we bring this in on the overhead like so. So let's go there. So you can see there you've got two little angels.
Yeah.
You've got the skirts as well. And then you've got the different bodices or the tops of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You also get your instructions from Linda Williams, how to assemble your 3D angel, how to make it. That also comes with it as well. And then, but it's just perfect for making little cards
Oh, that's gorgeous.
as well. This one was rather clever from Carol Pankstello. She's just used the skirt to make funky trees. Francis Knott has used that one.
Gorgeous.
This one's gorgeous Glynis.
Wow, look at all the good work
on there. All different layers of wings.
Wow.
Perga glitter galore. And then Linda Williams has taken the skirt and she turned it into a lovely fan.
Do you know what? That was what I was thinking. When I first saw this plate, I thought, oh, that'd be brilliant, like to make as a fan.
Yes. And because you've got all the different designs on there, you can either have them all the same or have them different.
Yeah. And what would also be lovely is if you took away her wings on a card and you could make a nice Victorian lady, couldn't you?
Yeah, or a princess.
Or a princess.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to share that because Sunday was a blur. And I know we're looking at sort of Twas the Night, but I think because we put it on the show page on Sunday and some of our friends bought it. And I thought, well, we'll just bring that out on this one.
I mean, what a brilliant thing to have on the top of the tree.
Yeah, definitely. If you've got one of those, put her back. Yeah, I mean, if you've got some people have like those little Christmas trees in sort of like the porch or in the not the greenhouse, the conservatory.
I know what you mean.
You may want to put a Christmas tree in your greenhouse, depends how much time you spend out there. So I just wanted to shine a light on that for you as well. Okay, so Louise, what are you going to show us with the Twas the Night?
Okay, well, I thought I'd just show you a few little bits. Bits that I found in the demo box. And I thought it's a good idea just to show everyone.
Some different ideas, tips and tricks, ideas and techniques.
Always good. Right, what we got? Oh yeah, this was what I was talking about earlier. Let me look at this first. Okay. There we go. So when I was saying earlier about the on the Groovi plate, you had the sleigh
with all those little toys.
Yeah. This is something that Barb did, and I think she's probably used one of the. I mean, you could use Dorso crayons, but I think when Barb did this, she used Distress ink.
I think so, yeah.
But you can obviously do this with Dorso oil.
Yeah, and it's nice because she's also personalised it. If we come in really close on that, you'll see that you've got Barb, you've got Grace. Then if you move it around, you've got Mark, you've got Dave. So it really is, and it's just taking all the different elements. Some of it's been taken, that you can see here. Where did I see that? This little bit here is that bit there.
Oh yeah.
The little rocking horse is the rocking horse there.
So it's amazing what you can find when you look at it all.
That's a really
cats.
Yeah.
Before she had her cats.
Had the cats. Definitely. I love that. So you can use it to infill frames as well.
And then obviously you could always put that in the middle. I mean, obviously the black's in the way.
Yeah.
But that would look nice then, just having the sleigh in the middle, or you could have the words and the sleigh.
I forgot to show one of the key plates in that. Oh yeah. So that's perfect then, isn't it? So if you've gone for your printed parchments. Now the other one, which is, I'm going to bring this up a bit.
So they work well together, the Groovi and the printed parchment. You could use them
They
together.
do. They work. I mean, it showed in sort of the artwork from the design team. Let me just bring this plate up on here. For me, this isn't just for Christmas.
No.
It's, as it says on the title, it's a universal frame of the A5 square Groovi plate. You've got an uppercase and a lowercase alphabet. You've got numbers. You've got your various different ordinals on there. And your frame works in all different directions.
Yeah.
You could just use a corner of it. You can use elements of it.
Could infill, and you've got little dangly bits there you could use, couldn't you?
Yeah. Or not. It's entirely up to you.
Really up to you.
So that for me, that would be, I remember back in the day, this was when we launched this in Groovi, this was a frame that you could go to again and again. Didn't matter what time of the year it was. because it is a universal framer.
Exactly. And they are really, really handy. And you can obviously then put any of your Twas the Nights in there. I mean, you could have this and put that on top of that,
Yeah,
wouldn't you? That would look really pretty.
absolutely.
Little mouse, hello.
Really nice.
So that's one thing I wanted just to show you.
Yeah.
And obviously you can, what you would do is you could dorse with your blue.
Yeah, so you could use Dorso crayons to say. I reckon
pencils.
that Barb used
I'm sure
ink
she
pads.
used ink pads and used
And then went in with the
brush.
pencils. Yeah.
And then went into the pencils just to boost some of the
Which was
colour.
unheard of back in the day, to
I
use
know.
ink on the back of parchment.
But you can, that's the good thing. And obviously, it doesn't come off now.
No, but it's going to be the back anyway, isn't it? So
exactly. But it's really, really nice. You can use quite a few different things that you wouldn't normally traditionally think of to put on. I mean, I used to use, when I first started to learn how to do Groovi, I used Sharpies on it when I first did it.
Yeah.
And that's before we had the Perga colours and everything.
And the Perga, yeah.
And the Sharpies worked okay. I mean, they weren't great. But,
I think with alcohol pens, because I know back in the early days, many of us had the alcohol pens because of the colouring. I mean, you had the Pro Markers, the Spectrum Noirs. There were so many different ones out there. And I know from experience what I found using alcohol pens on parchment, there's nowhere for it to absorb into.
Yeah.
So you would often get, if you was doing larger areas, you would get streaking.
Yes.
Small areas, it was perfect. Like that little frame, you could probably get away with it. But the nature of alcohol pens is that it needs to absorb into something.
That's why you see it on the other side of the
card because it comes through.
Yeah.
So with parchment, it does work, but personally, I would say in smaller areas. But if you were doing larger areas, you would get to see that streaking on it.
Yeah, which is why larger areas I would use like Dorso crayons, or it's that kind of thing really.
Yes.
Or your pencils, you can sprinkle the Dorso oil.
But that's a lovely sort of way of sort of using it. I love the frame as well.
It is really, really nice.
Because often we look at the main image and don't think about using it in different ways.
Yeah. So it's nice to know that not just the element that you can use as a plate, that you can take the elements away and put them in the border. So that's one thing I wanted to show you, because I thought that's quite a good little idea.
Yeah.
That Barb did, and that's quite an old idea too.
Old is gold here at Clarity.
I know.
And we're not talking about people.
I know.
We're talking. I mean, Mr. Dave, Mr. Groovi Maker, Mr. Stamp Pen Maker, Mr. Tool Holder celebrates a very special birthday on Friday. Barb mentioned it on Monday. So 70 on Friday.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So when we say old is gold, to say we don't mean about the staff, Barbara and Dave and the staff.
We mean the old designs and the old
still classics.
Still work.
Clever corners.
Yeah.
Current now as they were back in the day. That's what got me involved in with Clarity Stamps and the clever corners.
Yes,
I could spend hours. I could just spend, if I wanted to lose some time and not worry about what I was doing, black ink pad, clever corner stamps, and away. And I know lovely Mr. Ken, if he's in the room, he's the same. He loves those clever corners. And it's amazing what you can do with that corner, with a corner stamp. I remember going to the NEC watching Barb and going like, oh my goodness, with that little corner stamp.
What you can create, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a demo of doing the pattern building and then using like gold embossing.
Yeah.
It looks brilliant when it's gold embossed.
Definitely.
Really stunning.
So yeah, so let me bring those details back up on the screen for you.
Okay, so another thing I want to show is another thing I found in the demo box. I mean, there's lots of little bits.
Yes.
Okay? And I think it's good to show, to give ideas. So you've got the two baubles here. So you have the bauble as it comes, obviously no words or anything, but then there's nothing stopping you from then putting a bauble behind, and then you can come in with your frames and everything.
Yeah.
Like the
universal framer. Yeah. That would work, wouldn't it? And you've got the alphabet on there, so you can personalise it if you wanted to.
Exactly. So you can do Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas, or you could put Happy Christmas, Paul. You know, so it's really, really good to show that, I think, as well.
Yeah.
You can have a good old colour and
See, those baubles, just the shape on their own, are so universal.
I know. There's such a beautiful design as well. But there's nothing stopping you from kind of like in the ball. Where's all the? I've got that one. Where's the other ones?
They probably come back over
You
here.
could put little Santa, look. Put Santa's face in there or something.
Yeah.
Or behind you could do some lovely grid work or something like that.
You could put the cat in there. You could put Rudolph's head in there.
Poor Rudolph. You could put the little Christmas tree in there with a few little presents at the bottom. Like that. Or you could put some lovely grid work.
Grid work, absolutely.
So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to show you. So I thought I might as well just do something relatively easy. So we've got the universal framer and the mouse. So I thought I'd do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Tips and tricks.
And we've also got this one, and this was what I did just quickly beforehand. And when that looked lovely, decoupaged and put on top of that.
Yeah.
I think that would look really nice.
It's quite a simplistic shape, isn't it? So you could, if you wanted to, cut out with a normal pair of scissors.
Yeah.
You wouldn't worry about the whiskers because the whiskers would come through on the one underneath.
Yeah, exactly. We've got 20 minutes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a little bit of white work.
Okay.
Yeah,
now, Yessie, this is where the benefit of the light panel comes into play, doesn't it?
It does, yes.
Especially in the darker areas of the designer parchment. Now, all of the designer parchment is on the show page, and we've got the packs of 48 sheets of each of the different options. So you've got sort of like Indian Summer, Northern Lights, Rainbow River, Shenandoah, Toscana, and Waimea Falls. But we've also got what we call our sort of like taster packs, where you get half a pack in there. So if you want to give it a go, but you don't want to go for the whole 48 sheets, then you can buy a pack of 24 sheets. So you get 2 of each of the 12 different designs.
Brilliant. I've done a little bit of white work.
Nice.
Really pings it out, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I think Barb did that yesterday, didn't she? It
yes.
just really makes a difference.
And then I thought I'd just colour in this really lovely universal frame and do a little bit of white work on that.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Paul.
Yes.
Would you be able to do your extraordinary cutting skills?
Extraordinary. Put on the spot. Yes, I will do that. I need to go and get my glasses.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fine. They're only outside. I know where they are.
Some white work and some colour on the universal framer.
Okay.
And then we could show what it looks like with the colour parchment.
Of course I will. Anything to help you. So I'll hand over to you.
Okay.
So you can take over while I go and get the goggles and a pair of scissors.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Down to you.
All right. So now I'm just going to do some white work. I think it looks really, really pretty. And what I usually do with the white work is I will go side to side and then around. And I think it looks really, really effective against when you're using the colour as well. I think it will look really, really lovely with the parchment on top. So let me just work my way around. And then I was thinking I could use maybe like a purple pen so it ties in with the parchment. So that's what I thought I would do.
I'm back. Oops.
Snap.
New glasses. Well, it's new prescription in the glasses.
Oh yeah, got the same frames.
Same frames. So.
So there's a little bit of white work. I think it looks really pops, doesn't it? So let me find purple. Because we've got purple and pink in that. That's quite a nice one. We do a little purple and a pink. There we go. So maybe one of the, I think maybe the main border I'll do pink, like this, and then the twiddly bits around it I'll do with purple.
That technical term, twiddly bits.
Yeah. It's as technical as I'm getting. I've forgotten the words. One of those days. Brain not computing.
Quite common for me at the moment. So we were talking earlier, we looked at Linda's lovely, this is difficult, talking and cutting out. We were talking earlier about that lovely plate that Linda launched at the Christmas workshops last year.
Oh, yes.
And just around the corner, we have our Christmas open days coming up. There's still time for you to purchase your ticket. I'll bring some details up in screen. I can't cut and do details as well. Actually, let's bring the detail. I can pause. If you want to join us on the Friday, which is the 14th of November, the tickets are £10. There's no club discount, but we have free parking. It's in Ditton, near Maidstone in Kent. It's a fantastic venue. It's the Ditton Community Centre, and it is from 9 AM until 4 PM on the Friday. And there's make and takes, there's hourly raffles. Obviously, we have a lovely little shop with us. We have lots of demonstrations. Barb's busy getting her pottery ready. And we have the snip clinic and the perforating clinic with lovely Glynis and Louise.
Yeah, we're both going to be doing that this year.
Then obviously Linda Williams, Jane Telford. I'm going to go around the tables now. Janice Phillips, Deborah Wheeler, Sam Crow, Eileen Godwin. I think that's everyone. I apologise if I have forgotten. Oh no, on the make and takes, you got Hazel and Sarah Brennan. Then yeah, so fun-filled day. So if you want to join us on the Friday, I say tickets are still available for that. The item number is 60214. If you want to join us on the Saturday, then the ticket number is 60215. Same deal as Friday. So if you want to do that. And then on the Sunday, we have 2 one-day workshops, and tickets are, I mean, we shouted about it on Sunday. We had a lot of uptake, sort of like lastminute.com. So if you want to get inky and arty with Barb, then the item for that is 60216. £125, but you do get your relevant club discounts on that. If you want to go all groovy and party with lovely Linda Williams, then the item number for that is 60217. Same price, £125. That's an all-day workshop with either Barb or Linda. And I've seen the artwork for both of the sessions, and it is absolutely stunning. So we just go back to.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's great, absolutely great.
I'm going to be helping Linda at the workshop.
You are indeed, yes.
That'd be fun.
So we're back on the overhead now, Lou, with the colouring.
Hello. So I'm nearly finished.
Okay.
So I've used pink and purple to bring out the colour of the paper. So sometimes it's a good idea to choose your parchment or the colours first, and then work out what colours you want to use to match the parchment or the paper.
So the per colour pens, they come in a tin, a set of 30. But did you know you can also purchase them individually as well?
you know, that's so much easier sometimes.
It is,
isn't it?
because if you've got a favourite colour, and we all have a favourite colour, don't we?
Pink, purple, and blue.
So if you use those colours a lot, then rather than having to buy another complete set, they are available for you to purchase individually as well, and they're all on the website for you. And it's the same with the percoliner pencils as well. I know, like Deborah Wheeler, she has favourite colours.
Yeah, some are shorter than others.
Some are definitely shorter than others. So she purchases the individual pencils as well. So
it's funny sometimes when I went to see Linda, she has little pencils like that size.
I know you can get like pencil extenders, can't you?
You
I remember somebody sent Barb one in the shack because she got it right. It was one of her drawing pencils, and it's gone right down. On one of our lovely Clarity friends kindly sent Barb a pencil extender. Who knew that something like that ever existed?
I know, they're so handy, especially when you get into the whatever. So there's the pink and purple.
Nice.
And then where's your piece
Where's
of
my? There we go. So
Yay.
I've cut that out.
You can decoupage that on top.
So how would you decoupage that on top then, Lou?
So you could, I would use like, I would probably, what I would do is I would cut this alongside a bit of card.
Right.
And then, so with the card, I would probably use a little bit of perga glue and attach behind white little bits.
Yeah.
And then you could use little, like little foam pads.
Underneath.
So it kind of pops out a little bit.
Ah.
That's what I was going to do. If you would be able to cut out, if you did want a pico cut and you wanted to cut out with scissors like you have,
yeah,
then you could always cut it with some card
or a piece of paper. You just need something to give it
or a bit
the
of
whiteness, just to hide the foam pads,
paper,
really, isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah.
And then you could just decoupage that on top. And you've got your matching colours.
That's really lovely. I like that. See, again, I'd never thought about sort of decoupaging like that, but when you look at the artwork from the design team, that they do that. I mean, you did it with the printed version, and I often forget that with parchment, it's delicate, but it's quite robust in that respect. As we saw on Sunday with the angels, those lovely wings. It's great for construction. I mean, we do the Christmas tree that Josie Davison designed, the 3D Christmas tree. We've got the cube boxes, so they're quite it's quite a good medium to work with.
Yeah.
But the only downside is that when you mark it,
Yeah, when you get water on it,
it doesn't like water at
all. It don't like water.
So, but the designer parchment, doing something like that, and again, you can take that colour out and reintroduce it if you wanted. Like, so, I mean, currently, if you look at the lovely little mouse, if we're coming close on him, asleep in the shoe, he's a little bit pink, isn't he?
Pink faced.
So you could take your eraser pencil, which Barb was showing yesterday. It's the white ink one. So if you want to take it out quickly and more easily, then the white part of the eraser pencil will do that. If you want to take it away gradually, like Barb was showing, where she was trying to highlight some of the verse and just take a little bit of colour, then you would use the pink one. So it's all about having choices, isn't it?
Always good to have choices. I mean, if you, for example, if you cut it out and you think, oh no, actually I want to colour him in, you can colour on the front.
Okay.
Look at that big lid. So, I mean, actually, no, I won't use the red because I don't think that will help. That's black. I don't want that. Black was for the nose.
Black was for the nose.
Yeah. We don't want him to look like he's been down a coal mine or something.
No, he's resting peacefully in his little shoe.
Yeah. There we go. So he's got his little black nose. I think that's a yellow ochre, isn't it? You can add hints of colour on top, and then obviously you could use your blending pen.
So you get a different depth of colour because you've left the original pink in behind.
Yeah, so you could take away the colour and then to build colour on top, you could then come in with the shadows on the front if you wanted to. But I mean, this is like a yellow ochre brown, but there is another brown somewhere. I can't find it. But yeah, so you can add a little bit of colour here and there.
Nice.
Say we wanted him to have a little, what colour hat? What would suit?
I suppose to tie in, it's got to be purple, really, hasn't it? Or...
Yeah, we'll give him a dark purple. But we won't do too much.
Yeah, super zoomed in on this.
Zoom.
Now, tomorrow, I can't believe it's come around so quickly.
It has.
Is part 1 of our 1, 2, 3 online course for perforating and picot cutting. Now, for those of you that have joined us on the previous ones, you know that we use a special platform called Circle for all of our online workshops. And once you purchase that course, you have the keys to the classroom. Now, there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Tomorrow we go live with the perforating and picot cutting, but it doesn't mean that you must have done, you've got to have done the white work one first, then you've got to do the colouring. They're all standalone 1, 2, 3 courses. So if you're happy with your white work, if you're happy with your colouring, but you're not so happy with your perforating and picot cutting, then you can just take part in this straight away.
Yeah.
Now, while Louise is just colouring that, I'm going to bring the full screen graphics up and I'll explain exactly how it works. So the item of that is 60228. It's £60. There's no club discount. And what happens is that we go live over 3 consecutive Wednesdays. Starts at 1 o'clock and it runs to about 4 o'clock thereabouts. So the first one is on the 5th, then the second one is on the 12th, and then the final one is on the 19th. Once we have done those live shows, they are then available for you to go back and watch again and again and again. So if you're thinking, oh, goodness me, I'm at work during the week, I can't tune in between 1 and 4. It really doesn't matter because you can go and watch it after 4 o'clock or when you get in from work, or you can watch it the following day, and they become available after we do each session.
Yes.
Many of our friends have taken part in all of them. They started with the foundation, they did the white work, and they also did the colouring one as well. Now, because it is tomorrow, what will happen if you decide to purchase that today, then the book will get sent out to you. That will be a priority to get that out to you. But you will be given access to that classroom. An email will be sent to you tomorrow, giving you the key to that classroom. If you've already taken part in one of our 1, 2, 3 online courses or any of our online courses, then you would already have an account within the Circle platform. So all you need to do is log in to your account and you will see that this course will be available to you. If you're brand new to our 1, 2, 3 courses, you'll get an email and it will ask you to create an account, log in, and again, you'll see the details of that class that you have signed up for. So as I say, I can't believe the first one is tomorrow.
I know.
And I mean, I'm just going to go back to the front screen. Oh, front screen. Excuse me. I've been doing parchment for many, many years. I do not know everything. I really, really don't. And I've been guided by the best in the business. Linda Williams, Josie Davison, Glynis, Barbara. Barbara and I have been on that same journey, learning at the same time, sharing different ideas. And every single 1, 2, 3 course I've done with Louise, I have learnt something in every single session. In the foundation course, I learnt something in module 1, module 2, module 3. In the white work course, exactly the same. just little bits and pieces that you think, oh my goodness, that is so obvious. But sometimes the obvious isn't obvious if you don't know.
No, exactly. And I think anybody that's new to parchment, when they start doing parchment, they get better and they get better. Everybody brings a good idea with them.
Yeah.
You know, somebody would say to me, oh, you could do it like this. And you're like, oh, yeah, of course. Like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. And I say, I mean, the different tips and techniques and everything else. Say, I've learned.
My microphone went down there. I don't know how long that's been down there.
Apologies for that. We had the all good, so I'm guessing if it was fine. So maybe you've been doing parchment for a while and you took a break and you're looking to refresh it. Maybe the foundation course is where you want to try first, because in the foundation course, in the 3 different modules, it covers the 3 different key techniques.
You learn a little bit about each skill set.
So so you learn about white work, you learn about colouring, you learn about sort of perforating and picot cutting.
Yeah.
So they're all available on our Clarity Classroom and courses section on the website as well. So so for those of you that are joining us tomorrow, we look forward to your company then.
Yes.
What have we got the rest of this week? Well, no, we're Tuesday, so that's tomorrow on Wednesday. Friday, Deborah Wheeler's in the building.
Yay.
Some lovely stampy designs. And she is going to be joined by the lovely Jazz. So Jazz will be doing the presenting, asking all the questions, bringing up all the details for you. So I hope you can tune in and make Jazz and Deborah welcome on Friday. So that's at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And the reason the lovely Jazz is jumping in is because I will be up at Hobby Maker, because I've got a brand new launch of 4 beautiful Groovi plates at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So so there's lots to keep you company definitely on Friday. Definitely on Friday.
Before we go, can I just show
Of course you
something?
can.
Yeah, I just think this is absolutely lovely. Look,
Can't
I saw this earlier.
Oh,
and
yes.
I thought, what
I
a
remember
lovely.
this.
I put it behind.
I can't. Oh, wrong button. I can't remember who did this.
No, it doesn't have.
I can't remember whether it was a customer or whether it was someone from the design team. But it is the whole of the Groovi plates, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's so stunning. I saw that in the box and I thought, oh, that's lovely. And I thought I'll
and I
put
think
it
that's
there.
using 1 to 10.
Yes.
Because I think when this was done, 11 to 15 hadn't been illustrated at that point.
No. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's definitely a keepsake,
There's
isn't it?
also a candle, look.
Sorry,
just before we go, look, I just thought that's so stunning. We don't need to well, we do probably to keep it
protected.
Yeah. But look. Oh, hold on.
That's from Josie Davison. Josie did that. Let's zoom in close
stunning?
on that.
Let me just
a little bit closer.
Isn't that gorgeous?
I mean, that is for decorative purposes. I would not be.
I'll take it off when you light the candle. But then again, it's nice just to have the candle.
It's a display, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a display candle, isn't it?
Lovely grid work on there.
So I just wanted to show that because I thought, oh, that's
definitely.
so beautiful.
So just have a quick recap, just in case maybe you've tuned in halfway through the show. So yesterday we launched the brand new Twas the Night printed parchment of 5x5 blank journals. And as I said earlier, you really liked and loved and liked and loved this collection.
Yes.
Item number 31881, £9.98 plus your relevant club discount. If you want to top up on just the printed parchment version, then the item number for that is 31879. If you want some more of those lovely little 5x5 blank journal books, item number is 31880. Then if you want to get in the groove, and maybe this is the first time you've seen Twas the Night at Clarity TV, and maybe you're new to Groovi, this is an amazing collection. Item number 41115, £30 saving, plus obviously if you belong to the clubs, then you get the club saving as well. If you want Twas the Night 1 to 5, item number 41116, and that's 5 for the price of 4. Then item number 41117, 5 for the price of 4 as well. And that is Twas the Night 6 to 10. And then the final one in the collection, which is 11 to 15, item number 41118. All have that 544 saving. And then the universal framer, which can be used throughout the year, item number 40306, 1049 plus your club discount. And then finally, we had a look at those beautiful angels from Linda Williams, item number 42390. So thank you for your company this afternoon. Thank you to the lovely Jazz for keeping an eye on everybody in the chat. And must have all been behaving because there was no questions coming through. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, whatever you're up to. And we will see you here on Clarity Social TV again very, very soon.